This is the De La Corsa Mitsubishi Eclipse, and this is the time for our first test and about for this vehicle. But perhaps that fails for street racing for sure in the last couple of videos, and many couple of reasons. We're gonna be trying the first test and about for this for a driving selection. Let's just gonna be enter around for this thing, and we're never gonna be trying using for some kind of for bypassing like these words. So as you can see for the chat filter, let's just gonna be going into the driver's seats, and let's just gonna be trying to go without further ado. Let's just go into the manual transmission, and that doesn't gonna be sound good as the frames per second isn't gonna be going for very nice. Now the time will be fixed 50 experience and 21,000 yens in cash. So we're gonna be regaining back to 16 million, and I decided we're gonna be trying to join, starting in Pilton Autocross. Let's gonna be ready for sure, and that doesn't gonna be very making sure how the lap times doesn't gonna be very fast as well. In 5,000 RPM. Now we're gonna be ready without hitting cones before that doesn't fail around here. Now let's just gonna be trying to start it around for the little bit of things without any turbo, just the neutral gas or neutral like these things. Now I'm gonna be trying to make things a very faster. I really think Monster Speeder hits about for pole position because I'm in second place or 19th place around here. 25,000 as well. 25 minutes, 25 seconds, 0.716. That is the fastest lap we got here. So I just literally got the fastest lap in my time, and the next we're gonna be making for the 0 to 60. Now the first thing, if I just gonna be reach up to 60 laps as well, what about my stats? We got for a laps, we got 60 laps total driven in consecutive days as 4 days. Now we're gonna be trying to join, and we cannot able to have for this duel. Let's just vote to start immediately, and we're gonna be ready for the acceleration from 0 to 60. Now 4,000 RPM, and we're gonna be going. As the 0 to 60 isn't gonna be going very smooth, and because of the vehicle's engine isn't really smooth at all. So 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 is completed, and looks like we just eventually hit it to for 61 laps of this race, so we got 16. So probably that top speed isn't gonna be very quickly, and let's just say we're gonna be doing for the track test. So as this race try to took him out for the top track test by using the Mitsubishi Eclipse Sport, as it turns it to a sport coupe and turns it like into the Fast and Furious, because the last video that I just made for the customization and for our first couple of steps, a hill climb test isn't going to be failed because it's a lot more slower than I just ever imagined before. This isn't going to be going for around for just with. The drift circuit is going to be going back here. The test course is going to be straight ahead. So, as we're going to be doing for a top speed selections, but for only 5 gears is going to be for making necessary. As I just shift up here to 5th gear is going to be going to try to make all the way to 200 kilometers an hour. And we're not sure the top speed isn't going to be necessary at all. If we're going to be trying to see this, now we're going to be trying to speed all the way up, all the way down to 227 kilometers an hour. And the final drive will be going to be reaching down to set all the way to 234 kilometers an hour. This is definitely so slow than ever, as we're going to be reaching all the way to 237 kilometers an hour, and that is the final top speed. So if I'm just gonna be trying to shift all the way up and right here to the 6th gear, it's unavailable. And because it must be a sports car coupe, and there is no convertible in the back for this for many more reasons. Now, as we just try to see this is definitely more slower than ever deserved and about for the Hot Wheels vehicle. So might be able to reduce itself, or let's just gonna be making without further notice. As we're gonna be trying to keep on focus and about for many more of these things is absolutely protesting and around for many more of these. So as we're gonna be accelerating all the way up into the top, this isn't gonna be literally trying to make things better as for the Dodge Stealth RT Turbo, as we're using for some kind of only one condition. I must reduce weight reduction in about for level 27. We're reaching in about for this vehicle for many more times, even if it's not, or nothing. So, unlikely we ever try to say we have to level up for the manufacturer levels all together, and for all and about 4 manufacturer levels must be a level up to level 16 or 17 until level 27, which is absolutely going to be completed in about for many more reasons to go. And how many times that doesn't going to be matters to reaching all the way to the top speeds of these vehicles. And probably we should be able to go back into the pits as well. So we're not going to be using about for the drift test around all the way up here. So I just manually going to be back at this one. Now let's just going to be headed all the way to downhill. This trial isn't going to be making for about for this necessary as well, as the tires are going to spin all the way down here. This isn't going to be making for very much sense for speeding, as we just going to be, despite this thing, how we're already seeing about for this one, as the frames per second is going to be coming down for a little bit as much. Well, let's just going to be trying to say we're going to be doing for about for the uphill selection before the end of this video has come. And I don't really think we have a little bit of one turbo like this one. So finally we have arrived into this one, as we're gonna be end of this video. So probably this is the vehicle dealership around here, and we try not to open up the back for this thing. It must be teleported back into spawn, and the wheel decal is pretty removed of the back for this selection. Finally, let's just gonna be doing for one choice, but for all of this sudden, let's just gonna be doing for one weapon. And looks like we're inside of Shirosato uphill, inside of Racing Center. That can cost, it's gonna be going to reaching at about for 43,000 yens in cash and 150 experience. Once I just gonna be trying to join, immediately try to join itself for first, and looks like we're gonna be ready. But the time isn't gonna be very trying to do so. Let's just gonna be trying to use a 5,000 RPM, and we're just gonna be trying ready. Now let's just do it. And probably we're gonna be do this about for one time, and we're very sure. Let's just gonna be hit it all the way up to 4th gear. About for nothing is never gonna be no return. And probably this isn't going to be going to make much more things as well. 25,000 yens in cash. Now we're going to be trying to make things. It's going to be all the way up here. Now try to slow down into its 3rd gear. And we're just going to be making for about for many more ridiculously things as well. Until that doesn't going to be make matters worse. Because all of a sudden, I don't want to make sure that we're having a bad luck out here. So as we reach on to the 6,000 RPM, as we're reaching all the way to the end, almost missed the checkpoint around here. 1 minute and 1 second. I don't really think this isn't going to be such as a great idea. So once again, I should be able to return back into the menu as well. and the drift circuit isn't gonna be going for very much quicker. So the sports car wins, and looks like except for the drifting circuit at about here. I cannot about for do this because do this itself for Argentinian reference for Buenos Aires. So as we get this point around here and seeing the vehicle automatic displayed on way, I cannot believe this isn't gonna be going for a good condition. So what I just gonna be trying to do for it's a little bit of this thing. What's this gonna be trying to use for a street racing test inside of Tokyo City. So this is matters how we're gonna be end of this video, and probably if you try to dislike of this video or not. If you're just gonna be possibly that we're gonna be end of this video right now, and like I just definitely say, am I gonna be getting all the way back here into this one city town? It looks like this is where we're gonna be end of this video. Performance tuning is requires for a lot of money, or many kinds of a level up for manufacturer series or manufacturer level as well. So this is the end of this video, but probably I'm gonna be going all the way back here, and this is how we're gonna be end of this video. But probably thanks for watching, for testing it around for here, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And that should be Turbo Concept is gonna be signing off. I'll be seeing you mini lads all later, but probably we're gonna be doing test again, but somewhere next time as well.